More women scientists that are going to inspire you on this Friday morning. And now for the bad news. Let's talk good news for once. My goodness, and it's nice to start the weekend this way. So let's bring you to meet our next winner that we had was Professor Nicoline Barkhuizen from the Northwest University, and she won the Distinguished Young Women Scientist in the category Humanities and Social Scientists. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you this morning.
Thank you.
Just again, explain to us, what is it that you do and what was it that made you sort of the winner?
We are spreading the good news of talent.
Okay.
And that's also my message to South Africa, is that GIFT is based on the premise that everyone's got talent. Doesn't matter your background, where you come from, you've got the gold in you. And it's our job to help you to discover that gold in you and refine it so that you can be the best that you can be.
Yeah.
We believe God made all of us beautiful. And imagine if we can just take all our talents and bring it together and uplift our beautiful country.
Yeah, I would say it's a brilliant way of thinking. But how does science make that happen?
We have joined forces with HelpLift to form Give Back, and we are currently based our research on talent-based community development.
Yeah.
Because there are such an abundance of talent in our communities, and communities are the heart of South Africa. So we are training talent ambassadors through our research to go in there, detect the talent for us, bringing the givers who wants to give, and also those in need together. And we believe, if we can train everyone, help them, to detect their talent, it's like paying it forward. Yes. Because they can again help 10 people, and I believe that is the solution, how we can help South Africa moving forward.
Fantastic. I mean, I think that's a brilliant idea, Professor Barkhuizen. It's just putting it in action, which is what you're doing, and I think that's great. Now, our next winner, Professor Pragashni Govender from UKZN, was a first runner-up in the Distinguished Young Women Scientists in the category of Humanities and Social Sciences. So congratulations, well done to you as well. What is it that you do?
I'm an occupational therapist by profession, and as a clinician in the field, I found that there were so many children that were not detected early enough to be able to receive intervention on time. And so that's how research is sparked, from a problem on the ground. And so that is how I've pursued research in the field to work towards early detection for early intervention in children who do have adverse outcomes, be it during the first 5 years of life.
Well, that's a very sensitive topic, and I'm glad that you're looking into that, because as parents, when teachers and whoever else start telling you, it looks like there's a problem with your child, and it might already be too late by the school-going years. So when should one actually be vigilant to issues within children, and how are you sort of trying to intervene from a very, very early age?
Well, we're trying to access infants as early enough in the stage of post-birth, and so my current research is going to move into that direction in my postdoctoral work. But one of the challenges we've found with the re-engineering of primary healthcare is that on the ground we have this cadre of health professional workers, like our community healthcare workers. And one of the most recent studies have shown what came out quite strongly, and if I could theme it, it was knowledge as scenario. I don't have knowledge. Okay. And I think that's one of the challenges we face, is that those on the ground that are actually accessing these children who still have stigma attached to them because of cultural influences, we're not finding those kids early enough. So I think if I had to say one of the challenges or what we need to intervene would be at that level, is to increase the knowledge and the awareness so that those children that are lost to the system are found quickly enough and there's intervention provided. Fantastic. With that, obviously, we would then access those that are in the hospital setting. But I think right now the community setting is where we need to focus and still get that
really
right.
Great. So now, finally, let's meet our winner from last night, who got the Tata Doctoral Scholarship Award. And this is great, because you get funding that is now going to help you further your studies and your research and whatever else. Miss Edith Palane from the Northwest University, well done to you. And this must be a huge, almost a relief for you as well, because it's funding that's always a worry, but you've been given a great injection to carry on your studies. Talk to us about what it is that you're doing and embarking on.
Thank you, and I'm happy for this award. My study focuses on the long-term cardiovascular health of HIV-infected individuals. In South Africa, we have the highest rates of HIV infection rates, and cardiovascular disease are the leading cause of mortality and morbidity. Yet we do not understand the mechanism behind how cardiovascular disease develop in HIV-infected individuals. So with my study, it's going to contribute to the understanding and lead us to identifying markers that can lead for early diagnosis of cardiovascular disease to improve the life of those living with HIV.
Fantastic. I mean, and this is something that we always talk about, and maybe we talk about it like it's never going to happen, but finding a cure for HIV and AIDS here on the African continent, if not in South Africa, do you think we can do it?
I believe we can do it. Africa, we have the potential. We just have to believe in ourselves and stop always looking for credit from somewhere else.
Yes.
We have the potential, we have the resources, and we can move ourselves forward. We must start believing in ourselves and doing things ourselves. It is possible. There is nothing that is impossible.
African solutions for African problems.
Yes.
I love it. I'm going to take a quick break. We have to. We've got to pay the bills. You know how that works. And then I'm going to introduce you to a winner from last year and find out how winning this award has changed your life. And then we'll get the final word from the minister. Stay with us.